SocialFlow helps our team really take the manual labor out of programming our content and empower our team with the time to really start thinking proactively about campaign planning and what our presence is going to be, instead of always in a really reactive mindset, because now we have the free time to not worry about the manual labor behind it. And it's really just changed the way that we automize and think about our social media channels. With the explosion of social media over the past few years, it's dramatically changed the way that our team operates and how our organization views distributing our content. We are very blog and video heavy, and in that we've really seen so much success with that type of material just lending itself to social. So 2 years ago, our team was not in existence, and now it is a 6-man team, and we've got very sophisticated tools in place to help with programming and reviewing our performance. So it's just the DNA of our organization was dramatically different, and we've been through a lot of evolutions. We've been around for 25 years. We first started as a print magazine, and the move from print to a blog format in itself was just monumental. So that took about 20 years, and then social and the team's change was 2. So it's just been a lot of keeping us on our toes and figuring out what is the best medium for our content and where are our audiences and what do they really want to hear from us. From a user perspective, I think we are a culture that has grown up on advertisements, and the shift from folks starting to really adapt social media to where it is now. I think there's a misconception out there that a lot of brands are pushing some sort of agenda, and with Facebook in particular, on really making sure that their algorithm was feeding you the best content out there. I think they've helped in weeding out that issue, but I still think there might be a little bit of a hesitation when you see a brand pop up on your feed, and really trying to understand what type of what push they're trying to make you do, or if there's like something they're trying to get you to partake in. And that's a bummer for brands that aren't necessarily trying to do that. Like, we're just trying to get the best content out there. We have no agenda or revenue goals around it. So I think it's slowly increasing in the content production value, because brands are being forced now to just create really good stuff, which is fun for everyone. Our team is currently planning for the future of social by being very open but still cautious to that plan. So we are constantly trying to keep up and have relationships with the bigger players out there, and we are always interested in seeing how whatever trend is happening, it can either help our mission of reaching our audience in the right format or not. And that is something really top of mind in how we consider the change and whether we adapt the change or not. We have a very personal approach to it. We view our audiences on social as a relationship. So if it's going to be the best for our audience, we make that move. If I could wave a magic wand and fix something that I feel like kind of holds our team internally down with all of the trends and everything that's making moves in the world of social, it would be kind of how the enhancements and product enhancements around different social media platforms really impact our internal team's workflows and the time spent really trying to keep up with those changes. For example, with Facebook's instant articles, it's great. I love that it gives the user the experience that they want. They don't want to wait 6 seconds for an article they want to read to load. It makes sense. But in that, every change is a change internally where we're working with our tech team to assess like what are the impacts of our blog? What does our site need to change because of that? It's with these changes that we really have to reevaluate our workflows, and if kind of we could all evolve together and have best practices that were just instituted, it would be really helpful for our team. But it's just kind of what is best for your team and run with that.